So Toronto's main airport is named after a Liberal Prime Minister, Lester Pearson. And Montreal's main airport is named after a Liberal Prime Minister, Pierre Elliot Trudeau. Fair enough, they're pretty liberal cities, and those men were notable prime ministers who left their mark. Winnipeg's airport is the James Richardson Airport. Who's he? A Liberal, of course, not a Prime Minister, just a Trudeau cabinet minister. There are a couple of airports in Canada named after Conservatives. Saskatoon's airport is the John Diefenbaker Airport, a great tribute to the Tory Prime Minister from that province. And the Halifax Airport is named the Robert Stanfield Airport. He was unsuccessful as a federal Tory leader, but he was their premier. So what's Calgary's airport called? It's the third busiest airport in Canada, headquarters to WestJet, a hub for Air Canada. It's undergoing major expansion. What's the airport called? It doesn't have a name, actually. It's just called the Calgary International Airport, or YYC. It's call letters. Hang on, why doesn't it have a real name? Well, I have an idea. Why don't we call it the Stephen Harper International Airport? I'm dead serious. He's been a major figure in Calgary for more than 20 years. First elected as an MP in 1993. He united the right. He beat the Liberals 3 times. He helped change the country. Not everyone in Canada loves him. Not everyone in Canada loved Pearson or Trudeau either, but in their hometowns, it was enough to name their airport. I say we name the Calgary International Airport the Stephen Harper International Airport. I know it wouldn't be Stephen Harper's style. He's not a show-off. He's not all about selfies or an airport named after him, and that's the ultimate selfie. But this is about marking a great man who made a great contribution, no matter what the CBC and others with Harper derangement syndrome think. I say we start a petition. I saw one online, a little one, but I want to add some oomph to it. So click here or visit www.harperairport.ca. We'll collect the petition names and take them to the Calgary Airport Authority and give them to the incoming Transportation Minister. Let's get thousands of signatures. Oh, one more thing. You know, MPs get gold-plated pension plans, absolutely rich, richer than anything in the private sector. But in a quiet decision that he didn't boast about, Stephen Harper chose not to take the pension he was entitled to. Did you know that? He quietly, no press release, chose to respect taxpayers. His pension will be about $47,000 a year instead of the $104,000 a year he could have grabbed like all other MPs did. In other words, Stephen Harper gave up, depending on how long he lives, up to $1.5 million. He just did it. He just didn't take the cash. Even his arch enemy, liberal journalist Stephen Marr, had to admire that selflessness. Stephen Harper's not about the money or about the selfies. He's probably against this idea to rename the airport. He's no media hound like Justin Trudeau. But for the rest of us, I think it's a fitting tribute. Every time we fly into or out of Calgary, the most entrepreneurial city in Canada, the most conservative city in Canada, we'll be reminded that for 9 years, that city and helped set the tone for the country. And Stephen Harper spread Calgary values like hard work and personal responsibility and humility across Canada. I think it's a great idea. Join me by clicking here or visiting harperairport.ca. Let's do this one thing for the man who did so much for Canada and got so little thanks. I'm Ezra Levant.